What if I told you that Triple Spiral Audio just dropped a sound set that completely changes how you think about ambient production in Omnisphere? And here's the crazy part really, because they waited 5 whole years to release the sequel to one of their most popular libraries. But Trinity 2 isn't just another preset pack. This thing is built around a concept that, well, most sound designers completely ignore. And once you understand it, well, you're never going to approach atmospheric music the same way. Now, I've been testing this library for sort of since it came out the other day, and there are 3 specific presets that literally really did give me sort of like the goosebumps when I first played them, and I'm going to show you exactly which ones they are later in this video, and more importantly, why they work so well. Trinity 2, well, it comes with 150 presets and 50 multis, but here's what Triple Spiral Audio doesn't tell you in their marketing. There's a nice hidden workflow feature that makes this sort of library 10 times more powerful than any other Omnisphere sound set I've sort of like used quite recently, and I'm going to reveal exactly how to unlock it. So if you're serious about ambient and cinematic production, do hit that like button right now. It helps other producers find this content and this channel, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because it's like this little subscribe button below, because I'm going to drop some exclusive sort of videos in the next week or so that really do make Omnisphere come to life and shine. So alright, let's dive deep into Trinity 2 first. I need to show you the earth, sky and sea concepts that this library is built on, because this is where things get really, really interesting. I'll just do the sounds straight away that sound absolutely amazing for the sequences. And yes, I remembered this time to actually capture the keyboard at the bottom so you can see what I play. There's been a lot of comments that, can you please show the keyboard? I remembered this time. I do keep on forgetting, so my apologies if future videos are sort of like do forget. Little concept to actually explain is these letters after the patch name, you will see as we go along, is so that you can combine them into multis, and they will come a bit later because you will have caseworker A, caseworker B, caseworker C, so they work in 3 layers into live mode, and the same with dusted, etc. And we'll come to, like I said, we'll come to those a bit later on, but it's just a reason why we've got letters at the end of each patch name, just so you're wondering why is that happening. And remember, as always, use the mod wheel, and do hit that subscribe button, by the way. This channel is growing exponentially more than I ever dreamed, so thank you so much for that. When I first started this channel, I didn't think I would even get to 100 subscribers, let alone on my way to 2,500, which is incredible. So thank you all for your support. I do hope you enjoy these wonderful patch library reviews. There's 150 of these patches to play through, so as you know, as always, I'm just going to skip through a few of these. And when we get to the sounds, I I will tell you which 3 are my absolute faves and got those creative juices flowing straight out of the box. Love how this mod wheel just dampens that sound beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's do one more from this. One more arpeggiation from this wonderful little section. Lost the ability to speak for a minute there. So some interesting arps and sequences going on in this section. Now to get that little sort of explosion at the end of sound, that's the mod wheel being pushed forward rapidly. Now I use a foot pedal to control my mod wheel so I can get absolutely pristine and precise control. And if your controller does allow that, then I do thoroughly recommend it because it frees up both hands then so you can play. Gets more expression in there. Distorted. Bit of Tibetan bowl sound there. Now, in this section is one of my favourite patches from this library. That is one gorgeous guitar sound, and certainly something that sort of like sparked a creative idea straight out of the box for me there. Let's pick a different key. Got a nice hit here. That's just one key, so you get different variations when you hit this key because of the orb. Because if we go to orb here, you can see when so that just changes the sound subtly each time. And if you play it down the bottom end, it's like a pseudo woodblock kick drum, which we will be using in the composition a bit later. Got some lovely human voice sounds. This is patch number 2 in my favourite list. Amazing. Right, one of us. Here we go. Oh, geez, I changed key. Here we go. There we are. Rescued it. Rescued it there. Lucky escape. That's the thing with this library. When you start playing, you start drifting and switch off, and that's what happened then. Starting in one key, I had to modulate because I completely forgot what key I was playing in. Now that lovely pad sound in the background, the reason why you're getting that isn't because of the way I'm playing, it's because I am using my sustain pedal, and that sort of obviously grabs the note I've just played and holds it, and as it holds it, it gives that pad sound, and if you play it like you would a piano pedal, you get this lovely beautiful, absolutely beautiful, that one. pads. We all know I love pads. Sort of like cinematic-y, gritty pad there. Level C. Just picking the pace up a little bit because I've realised we're going in for half an hour. Still a few parts to go through. Let's do one more, Wilderness. One more. Synth Poly. number 3 in my favourite list. A couple of these playables because I do want to go onto these multis because they are the special part of this library is the multis. Brings it all together. And we'll get to those in a minute. Some nice textures here. Sort of like drones. This is working beautifully as a drone. Just rock that mod wheel. Nice little bell movements in the background. Got some soundscapes. This is just the 2 keys at the bottom. You can see all I'm holding is the 2 A's, an octave apart. Lots of movement in this. Beautiful. Last one, relocate. And I'm just going to hold those 2 A octaves again and we get this. Lots of movement again. So those are the patches in isolation, and now we're going to come to the real creme de la creme library, the multis. So here we are with all these multis. We've got loads of them, and what they do is, as I told you before at the beginning of this this video, the naming convention, we have letters A, B and C after each one, and this is what they are for. Because if I go into a different kind and go into multi, we have a different kind A, B and C. And this, you probably get this screen first and just click on live and it comes to this. And the idea is you can play these in as a live set. So, first patch is this. Okay. Second patch you play with is this. An arpeggiation sequence. And the third patch is probably going to be, yep, a nice pad. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lower that sound, just balance these out a bit, turn that down a bit, and then what we can do is press the latch button. So that's going to latch the C for me. I'm going to do spread out. So, straight away I've got a pad, sequence, I can switch back to that, open the filter, go back to the sound. So this sort of multi idea works really well. Each sound complements each other, and of course you can map these to your MIDI controllers so you can switch on these separately and latch separately, so you can map all that. I do have a series of videos about how to use live mode. If you just go to my channel and click on the playlist, there's a playlist there for live mode. I'll put a link in the description below as well, so as you can actually have a look at how to get the most out of live mode. So expected, I'm not going to do all these because I want you to experiment and play with them yourself. I just wanted to show you how these all work and the concepts and ideas behind them. So expected again, we've got No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Thank you. So, expected is a pulsating. If you don't know what it's going to do, you just go to there and it's a pulsating preset. This one should be a pad. So again, let's go for. There we go. Let's give it a bass this time, this one. I'm going to just do one more of these, but the music you hear under my voice in the intro and the closing thoughts, they were created using these multis. So that's how versatile they are. So let's go again. Supply C, we're going to do, let's do a different key this time, D minor. Let's get some sequence going. Slow that down a bit. Bit crazy. But you get the general idea how this is going to work. So these are the multis. Pick up the pack today. There's a link in the description below. It's not an affiliate link. It just goes straight to that website, and there's no kickback to this channel. So the only kickback I ask of you is to hit that subscribe button and press that like button. This just makes YouTube know that this video exists and you enjoyed it. So now we've had a play through the sounds and everything like that, we're going to combine them into a lovely little ambient composition. So stand by for Trinity 2. So here's what we've discovered about Trinity 2. This isn't just a collection of presets, it's actually a complete production philosophy wrapped up in 150 absolutely amazing sounds. The earth, sky and sea concept, well, this sort of gives you 3 distinct sonic perspectives and personalities that work together, well, quite seamlessly. And that live multi-mode switching as you can do, as I showed you before, that's just pure genius for live performance and studio workflow. Those 3 presets I mentioned at the beginning, well, those are the ones that gave me actual sort of inspiration from the start. They perfectly demonstrated why Trinity 2 stands out from every other ambient library. It's not about having more sounds, it's about having sounds that, well, tell a story and evolve naturally. Now, Triple Spiral Audio has included Trinity 2 in their absolutely amazing Ultimate Omnisphere bundle, and if you already own that bundle, well, you do get automatically a 25% discount during the checkout. But here's the thing, it's quite clear this pricing structure could change at any time. So if you want to transform, well, your ambient and cinematic productions, well, the link to the Trinity 2 is right below in the description. Just click on that link, there's no affiliation, it just goes straight to that website. But before you go, I want to hear from you. Do drop a comment and tell me, well, what are your favourite type of sounds in Omnisphere? Are they pads, soundscapes, sequences, leads, something else? I do read every single comment and often feature your feedback in future videos. So if this deep dive into Trinity 2 was valuable, and you absolutely do need to subscribe then, because I've got some amazing Omnisphere videos coming up that really dig deep into the guts of Omnisphere and getting the most out of it. So thanks for watching, and remember, great ambient music isn't about complexity, it's about emotion, and Trinity 2 does get that, and now so do you. So stay creative, stay sonic, and I will catch you in the next one.